Hello, hello, once again. Thank you so much for joining me. We are on lesson 310 today in A Course in Miracles. And today's lesson states, "In fearlessness and love, I spend today." They start out with a prayer in the book today. "This day, my Father, what I spend with you as you have chosen all my days should be. And what I will experience is not of time at all. The joy that comes to me is not of days nor hours, for it comes from heaven to your Son. This day will be your sweet reminder to remember you, your gracious calling to your Holy Son, the sign your grace has come to me, and that it is your will I be set free today." Amen. We spend this day together, you and I, and all the world joins with us in our song of thankfulness and joy to Him who gave salvation to us and who set us free. We are restored to peace and holiness. There is no room in us for fear today, for we have welcomed love into our hearts. When we welcome love into our hearts, there is no room for fear. And when we have no room for fear, then everything that happens is purposeful, is loving, is peace filled, and allows us the opportunity to experience joy in all of its forms. And one of the things that came to mind to me as I was reading this morning was the Magic School Bus series, because in this world, we experience contrast. We experience the ups and the downs, but it's how we judge it that tends to manifest our experience as good or bad, as pleasant or unpleasant, as fearful or as loving. And within the Magic School Bus, Miss Frizzle always said, "Take chances and get messy." Life is an adventure, and to be here is about taking chances. Life can get very messy, but if you embrace the mess and the chaos, life can fill us with wonderful learning and opportunities to have new experiences. I think about my capacity to bake. While I can make some good food, I cannot open flour, for example, without wearing it all over me. I make pancakes and I pour one scoop in and I do something like touch my face and I'm wearing it for 1 cup of flour. Life can be messy, but a lot of the joy comes within that mess. A lot of our funniest stories, if you will, come within those moments where life gets messy. If life always unfolded exactly as we wanted it to unfold, we would be bored. And if we were bored, we would judge it as not a good thing and we would be unhappy. And so we can judge those things. We can accept the love that is inherent in even things going smoothly. However, we tend to struggle with that. And so just allow yourself the opportunity to love everything about your life and to embrace the experiences that you have. And if you spend the day in love, you can watch how things unfold more naturally, and you can watch the learning, you can watch the expansion that occurs within you. It's an amazing experience when you come from a very different vantage point. It's sort of like watching something from the 50-yard line, watching a game from the 50-yard line, as opposed to way up in the bleachers where you can't really see anything. Okay, let's see what Tina Spalding's channelings tell us. "You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. This is the opposite of what most beings spend their time in. They usually spend their time in fear and judgment. Dedicating your life day by day to fearlessness and love is a way to relax that is measurable. Your heart goes down. You will encounter fewer confrontations and stressful events. You will observe people in a different way, and your day will be completely different. We suggest you embrace fearlessness as an experiment today. Watch whenever fear arises in you. And the only way most of you will know that is by how you feel. You will have a sense of trepidation. You will feel anxiety in your tummy. Catch yourself every time you believe a fearful thought. Stop yourself dead in your tracks and say, "Today I will be fearless. Nothing bad is going to happen." When you dedicate a day to fearlessness, such as this lesson asks of you, you take hold of your mind and make it yours again, instead of allowing the programs in the past to dictate your behavior, which is all fear is. You would not fear anything if you did not have a belief that it was dangerous. Somehow, that belief was planted there many years ago by someone, somewhere, and you don't know who that was. When you decide to be free of fear, you take back the present moment and decide that the future will look different. You are saying, "This time, this experience is mine. It does not belong to the past. It does not belong to those beings who taught me to be afraid, or those experiences that taught me how to fear. Today is a clean slate, and it will play out in the form of a better life in the future." Many Course in Miracles teachers will say it is not about making a better life, but a better life is the side effect of choosing love over fear and fearlessness. So it is not necessarily the goal, but the side effect of the goal, which is taking your mind back. Take back your mind today and choose to be courageous and fearless. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. Take back your mind and choose love and fearlessness. Such an amazing feat to accomplish, but really, what a wonderful lesson to learn. Because when we take back our minds, we realize the power that we have to decide how we experience our life. There is a story that I know I've told in these lessons, but it's always worth repeating because to me it is so powerful, it is so poignant, and it is the farmer who experiences every number of situations that the townspeople judge as good or bad in the moment. And the farmer always says, "Good or bad, we don't know. Let's just wait and see what happens." Meaning, this is just an experience that's happening, and I'm not going to choose to see it as a bad thing or a good thing, because if I judge it too well and I idolize it, it's going to fall apart. If I judge it and as bad and I allow it to define me, it will change. And so if you break your leg, you may think it's a horrible thing, and yet you find out that later you get a visit from your favorite rock star, movie star, I don't know, sports star. You may find that it lands you a meeting with someone who changes the way that you look at life, or who offers you that golden job just because of the conversation you had after they stopped to visit you. You may find that what you thought you really wanted, that new promotion, actually ended up creating a feeling of more restriction within you. But the idea that you were holding led you to idolize and really want to manifest that. All things are learning opportunities. All things, if seen in love and fearlessness, are moments to learn from and to take the love from. Allow yourself today to let go of judgment, to choose love and choose to accept what's happening rather than using the past or the fear of the future to make your decisions ahead of time. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.